All right, hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. So Jonah's behind the camera. What we're gonna do is we're gonna show you a few things that we've done to the Supra and some things that we're gonna do in the future to the Supra, including the lowering springs that we're gonna put in this video. So first things first is it's got about 400 or 500 miles on it now. We went ahead and did the tint. It's 20% tint, not too dark, so we can still see at night. And then we also went ahead and did a ceramic coat on it. So Ceramic Pro. It's about I think it's been about a week and a half now since it's been done. So looks pretty good. Can't wait to get the first wash in and check it out. Another few of the things that we picked up for the car, I got the OBD Link MX Plus, and then I also downloaded Beamer Code app. So both of those things will allow you to tap into some of the modules and make some modifications. And I'm not going to do a walkthrough on that. If you look for some YouTube videos by Thick Whips, he shows you how to do that pretty good. All you do really is you take this OBD sensor, OBD reader, plug it into the port in your car, open up the Beamer app. If I were you, I would download this and print it out like I did. It basically gives you a walkthrough on how to go through the modules and change stuff. So the modules that I changed in this car was I basically made it to where it automatically starts off in sport mode. I got rid of the active dynamic sound, which puts the exhaust noise through the speakers. And I also got rid of the auto cutoff that happens whenever you come to a stoplight. And I think I did a couple other things. I got rid of some warning stuff like that. But you know, that were some of the complaints I had in the last video. Fixed some of those things, so pretty happy about that. And that was really easy to do. Again, like I said, print out this because you're not supposed to be connected to Wi-Fi, but this will walk you through. And I think I found this on Supra MK5.com forum. So pull that up and have that with you if you decide to do that. Pretty easy. Another thing that we picked up is these pucks for BMW. I got 4 for sticking underneath the car, and I got 1 for the jack to help us jack it up on those designated BMW jack points. And then we also started basically a maintenance log or book for the car. And it has everything in it, right? So it's got the window sticker, some paperwork when we first bought it, and some receipts for everything that we're doing. So every time we'll do something or we buy something on eBay or whatever, we'll put the receipt in here, keep it stored in here. So it's a good maintenance log, a good record of everything that you've done to your car. Another thing that we just picked up is the oil change kit, right? So this car's got like 500 miles on it. Technically, you're not supposed to do the oil change until 10,000 miles, but that seems kind of crazy to me, so we're going to go ahead and knock one out now because it's the right thing to do. And then we picked up the AMS carbon fiber wind deflectors. A lot of people complain about the wind noise, so this should fix that. You can see they're pretty good quality, but I am going to try to clean them up just a little bit more because there's some buff marks. It looks like a compound or whatever. We'll try to clean those up and we'll throw them on the car. But they just stick on with double-sided tape real easy. Shouldn't take too long. And then we'll do that today, but then for these emblems, I'm working on blacking out the emblems on the front and the back of the car. So I was able to pick up this Supra, which is going to replace this Supra on the back of the car. Black it all out. Basically, it gets rid of that chrome outline. And then I 3D printed these Toyota emblems, and I'm still working on getting smoothing them down and painting them. So, but what they'll do is they'll replace their front and back emblem. Everybody picks up American Panda, but right now they're out of stock or they're back ordered. So what I figured, I'd just make my own. So I 3D printed these. I'm going to paint these. I'll show you how to do that in a later video. You can actually download the file for this off Thingiverse. It's really easy. Then the thing that we're going to do today is the lowering springs. Pick these up from eBay. The part number for these are the E10-82-089-0122. Apparently there's 2 kits out there. One's a little bit lower than the other one. I got the one that's a little bit lower, so hopefully you're pretty happy with this. We'll show you inside real quick what all they come with. So you get the springs, you get these sleeves, whatever these are, and then you get the specific lowered bump stops. So that's pretty cool. All right, so we're actually going to throw these in today, and then in the background you see the Street Hunter box. We won't tell you what's in there. Still not sure if we're going to put that on or not. Have a few things to work out with that, so here we go.
So we're not going to show you specifically how to do springs and an oil change. There are many, many videos out there to explain how to do that step by step. But I am going to show you the before and after of how high the car is. So, just real quick. Front is from the bottom all the way to the fender is 27.25.
How many fingers can you get in there, Joe?
I can get 3.5, not really 4 in there. All right, in the back is 28, like right on 28, pretty much.
How many fingers?
4 fingers. So that's before. Now let's do the springs. Alright, so if you look very closely, you can see the cold side of the turbo and the hot side right there. And then the downpipe. And this is pretty much just the underside of the car. Weird that the oval is like the exhaust is oval shaped. I don't know how I feel about that. Made in Poland. That's kind of weird. But there you go. There's the, I don't know what that is.
All right, so we had to stop to go pick up these tools. We went to Home Depot to pick these up. Turns out you need an E13 external Torx bit and an E20 external Torx bit. So we went and picked these up. So don't make the same mistake we did. Buy them ahead of time so you don't have to stop what you're doing to go get them. It's pretty good.
So 2 things to know before you start the install is you need this external Torx socket set. It's the star thingy. So that you need a 20 and a 7 or
13.
13. Alright, so the second thing to know is when you're doing the rear springs, you take both the shock and spring out and then you put the shock back in and then the spring. Not the spring, then the shock, because then you won't be able to, like...
It gets in the way. It makes it a lot easier. I think the how-to video has you putting in the spring than the shock, but that the spring is in the way of the shock, right?
Yeah. It's like weird.
All right, so we lowered the car. It's dark now, though, so you really can't see much. So we're going to wait till tomorrow morning. We're going to do the carbon fiber air diffusers, and then we'll show you what the car looks like.
So we lowered it and we put the air deflectors on. I want to measure the height now. The springs still have to settle and it'll be lower, but that's really like not that much of a difference. 27.25, and then the front
25 3/4. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so that's it for today's video. We'll let you know how the springs feel, and we'll post a progress pic after they settle a little bit, let you know how the air deflectors work. We've got some 300ZX content coming up soon, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And then make sure you subscribe, drop a comment, let us know what you think.